That's right. That's right. I'm back. Welcome. How are we doing? Right. Dude, my back hurts today. My freaking back hurts. It hurts so much. All right. Let's jump in. Let's get her going. We got things to do. Oh, my nose is so tingly again. Oh, man, is it tingly. Whew. Why do I have to, like, sneeze again? I'm so tired of that. Just stop it already. All right. Let's look at the tasks here that we got. What was I sitting on yesterday? Oh shit, I forgot to do this yesterday. The switching governing style penalty, yeah. Oh yeah, we got one thing actually that I need to look at. I remember that. The mail is not accurate. I'm gonna do like one more test. Need some wheat. Okay. That should be alright. Let's get one more. Let's do 2 more tiles. 3 more tiles. Let's do 3 more tiles, yes. And then we run the main tick. Oh yeah. So that actually works now. I don't know why it didn't work before. Total tiles owned, 19, right? That was the first one that I... No, wait, actually, that wasn't the first one. That was the first one I ran. 19. No tiles gained. Then the next one I ran, 19, no tiles gained. Then the next one I ran, 75, no tiles gained, which is obviously not true. Okay, so apparently this works then. Okay, don't have to mention it then. I really need to work on that trading post. Also, the school cost I need to figure out. I'm gonna grab this. Wait, how do I do this? Can I just do this? Oh yeah, I can. Cool. I'm pulling that over here so I can potentially help me figure out the cost, the what is it? XP and coin costs for training skills in my game. Yeah, let me try to figure this one out. You see. Wait, 200 AP? What? Oh, that's so weird. Wait, there's different costs between combat and life skills? Let me look at a thief skill. Yeah, thief skill 100, 100, 50. Combat skill 50, 37, 25. And then when I go with a let me look at another combat skill. No, this is 1,000? What? This doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. That's crazy. How much would this cost? Is like 400. Wait, okay, there's definitely something wrong. There's definitely something wrong. Yeah, this calculator is probably not calculating that correctly. Trying to look at these fucking values here. Okay. You know what? I think I figured something out. Cheaper school costs for what are we gonna do? Cheaper school costs for what are we gonna do? I don't even know if the races are affecting this. Oh, they are. Interesting. Right. Cheaper school costs for races and classes. Oh, now I figured out why I said I needed to do like over 100 sprites for my classes. Because I wanted to make all the fucking classes playable. Not just the 4 ones we have right now. Just remember that. Do 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 do. So currently, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that. We might have to add one over here as well. All classes playable. Make all classes playable. Yeah. Halfling. Shit. Cheaper farming. Cheaper thievery. Cheaper stealth. Human baseline. Elf. Cheaper wood cutting. Cheaper hunting. What else does elf? Cheaper magic. Cheaper magic. What else are elves good at? Maybe everyone gets like 3 things or so. I don't know. Dwarf. Cheaper mining. Cheaper smithing. Cheaper combat. Or cheaper melee. And then we got orcs. Cheaper. What are we gonna do? Cheaper Probably combat, right? Cheaper melee stuff. Cheaper. I mean, what are orcs good at? What are orcs good at? What else we have? Let me look at the game real quick. So combat skills, right? Cheaper. I mean, we could give them all combat, but I feel like they're just more melee kind of focused. I mean, they could also. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know what orcs are good at. They're bad at things, but they're not good at much except combat, right? Maybe orcs are just like good at melee and ranged. Melee and ranged. And then we need a third thing that they're good at. The only thing that comes to mind is like either wood cutting or mining. Or blacksmithing, potentially. Cheaper all combat. Mining. Wood cutting. Just the brutal tasks, you know? Cheaper mining, cheaper smithing, cheaper melee. Cheaper wood cutting, cheaper hunting. I want to give halflings cheaper cheaper ranged combat. Human is the baseline. Human just basically we define a baseline. That's where humans at. Expensive. Let's define some expensive things. Cheaper farming. Thievery. Stealth. Ranged. Expensive melee. Cheaper farming. Thievery. Stealth. Ranged. And then expensive melee. Expensive. What are halflings bad at? What are they bad at? What can they not do properly? Definitely the range stuff. Maybe magic. Maybe we should have more stuff. What if we had more stuff? Expensive melee. Expensive magic. I'm just gonna add that in. Human equals baseline costs. So cheaper wood cutting. Cheaper wood cutting, hunting, magic. Expensive mining. All right, let's figure out what elves are bad at. Elves are bad at... I wouldn't say they're bad at combat. We're not gonna do that here. Probably smithing, although I don't know if I want to do blacksmithing for elves, because like in Tolkien lore, elves are great blacksmiths. So maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe just mining. They're not great miners. I need something else. Maybe they're not great fishermen. But who cares about fishing? Maybe fishing for elves. I would say cooking probably good, right? Navigation probably good too. Thievery, I don't know. Technically elves should be good at that, or maybe not. Maybe thievery and stealth good, thievery bad. Thievery and fishing maybe. Thievery and fishing potentially. Thievery, fishing. Dwarf. So we got cheaper mining. Smithing. Melee. And then expensive. Range. Magic. Probably not great at stealth or thievery. They're not great thieves, right? They're not great thieves. Navigation. They're not good at navigation. They're definitely not good at navigation. Orc. Cheaper all combat. Mining. Wood cutting. Expensive. Everything else. Expensive magic. Navigation. Cooking. Something like that. But then again, I kind of want to give halflings the cooking. Cheaper cooking. Expensive melee, magic, and navigation. I think we should probably give elves the navigation. Actually, let me see. Yeah, movement costs on mountains, movement costs on forests. So they already got the forest stuff here with the wood cutting and hunting. So that's covered there. Let's add some navigation. Expensive mining, thievery, fishing. Dwarves, cheaper mining, smithing, melee. Dwarving, smithing, melee. What else would they be good at? Melee. Maybe we give them stealth. Maybe we give them more stealth because they're small. Dwarves are small. Maybe they're better at stealth. Something like that. I don't know. Expensive range magic navigation. Races, RP. School. Cheaper costs for races and classes. This is just for the races, so I'm not gonna add that in. Maybe we're gonna add cheaper. I shouldn't call this cheaper. School costs, because we have both, right? School costs for classes. Do I want to define all classes? What do we have? We got warrior. We got mage. We got thief. We got healer. We got blacksmith. We got farmer. We got woodcutter. We got hunter. Jesus, what else we got? What are our classes? What are our classes right now? I might have to actually look it up. Give me a second. Can't remember my own fucking classes here. Where do I have my classes defined? There you go. There's the classes defined. Blacksmith, woodcutter, baker, miner, farmer. Yeah, baker and miner. So warrior, mage, thief, healer, blacksmith, woodcutter. farmer, hunter, miner, banker. Not banker, baker. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 classes, yeah. One, two, three, four, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So that's miner and baker. Blacksmith. God, I forgot already. Woodcutter. Hunter. Miner. Baker. Is that it? Woodcutter, hunter, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're missing one. Farmer. Missed the farmer. I want to put this the farmer here. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Cheaper combat. Cheaper magic. Cheaper thievery and stealth. Healer. Cheaper. Oh god, what does the healer do cheaper? Nature magic, right? Do we still have nature magic? Yeah, nature magic. Anything else that the healer would be better at? Probably not. Maybe magic. Magic and nature magic. Cheaper magic, nature magic. Blacksmith, cheaper smithing, of course. Farmer, cheaper farming. Cheaper animal husbandry. And cheaper animal handling. Yeah. Woodcutter, cheaper woodcutting. Duh. Cheaper woodcutting. There's probably nothing else that we can give to the woodcutter that would make sense, I would assume. Yeah. Yeah. I would assume that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Cheaper hunting. Miner. Cheaper mining. Obviously. Baker. Cheaper cooking. And then I don't know. I kind of want to give them something else too. Maybe they get a little bit cheaper alchemy too, huh? You know, like baking is like alchemy, basically. Yeah, I'll sneak that in. I'll sneak that in. I'll give them cheaper alchemy too. Why not? That's not bad. All right. Living Legend. Cheaper bow cost. You're actually right. You're actually right. The hunter should get cheaper ranged combat. That's true. People are probably not going to use a hunter for combat because they're not great for combat, but it makes sense that they're good at ranged combat. How you doing, brother? Welcome. Welcome. So if you go with an elf that gets like cheaper hunting and cheaper... Oh, wait a second. The elves don't get cheaper range. Who gets cheap range? Halflings get cheap range. I don't know how many bonuses or malices I want to give them. I don't want to overdo it. It doesn't matter. But we're not gonna do that right now. I'm trying to pick something that shit, the school cost itself I need to figure out actually. Let's just I'm looking at the calculator here for the original game. Let's go human. Let's go human farmer. And then farming is 50 AP, 25 gold, and 25 XP for one level. And if I say I want to level something else, it's so expensive then. Now I'm not gonna like reverse engineer the entire school cost formula. I'm just gonna pick a baseline and go off of it. Where is it again? I lost it. Am I? Oh, there it is. So farming, right? And then let's say I'm not a farmer, then that goes up more. Just woke up like half an hour ago, so I'm taking it easy. Take it easy, brother. Oh my, yeah, you know, living the dream, doing a lot of work, unpaid, but maybe one day I'll get my hours paid that I put into my coding projects. Maybe one day we'll get it. School costs for races. I'm gonna remove this. Race bonus. I don't know how much I want to do. Maybe 20% or something. Or like 15% cheaper for the race bonus. Let's maybe 15% race bonus. Race malice is also 15%. And then for classes, class bonus is, let's say 25%. And there's no malice. There's no malice. There's only a class bonus. It's only a class bonus. Yeah. So the classes will give you cheaper school cost to train your skills if that lines up with their classes. Obviously, a farmer is gonna is gonna train their farming skill for cheaper, 25% cheaper, but they're not gonna get any cost increase for anything else. And then the races are gonna apply in both directions. They're gonna have bonuses and malices. 15%. So if you get a good class and race combo, like a halfling farmer, you get 40% off your farming cost. I think that makes a lot of sense. Notice you haven't been on New World or Rivals recently? Yeah, because they suck. Yeah, I don't want to play Rivals. It's the same shit over and over again. It's just... I think it's over with Rivals. You can jump in for like 3 days or so when there's a new patch, play the new hero, and then it's just boring again. There's just nothing that can keep you busy longer than like 3 days in Rivals. It's just the same shit over and over again. You get shit groups, so you constantly have to like deal with like fucking idiots. And then you play the same maps over and over again. It's just not fun. And New World, I played for 1 day for like 2.5 hours, and I got really pissy with it, like right away, like after like half an hour of playing it. I wasn't feeling it. And I hated that feeling. I'm probably gonna hop back in at the end of the week, probably for the weekend or so. The new patch is gonna come out on Monday. I want to check it out, but I also don't want to check it out. I'm really torn on New World, because you know how much I love New World. But when I play it now, I don't feel that love anymore, and it bothers me. It bothers me that I cannot feel this love anymore. So I don't know. We're gonna check out Season 10. You know, want to see the new zone. I want to see the vampires and stuff. Saw a Daredevil reveal a few days ago. It looked boring. It looked super fucking boring. It looked absolute fucking bottom tier garbage. Not excited about that at all. So I might not even jump in and try him. Like, as much as I loved Angela, she was super fun to play. Daredevil seems like a major letdown. Played it since June, so I'm probably done. Yeah, probably. Probably. All right, let me write down some. $100 AP, 50 coins, 50 XP for one level. How am I gonna? No, wait. That's the race. It's 90 AP. I shouldn't do that. It's, now, what am I... Oh, man, I'm trying to figure out how to write this down properly. This would be... This would be 85, because I said race is 15%. 85 AP. And then if you're the class, it would be 75 AP. And then both would be 60 AP. I don't know why I'm writing it down like that. Just trying to figure out a way, like, doing that properly, I guess. So 50 coins. Let me see if the coins get cheaper. %10 cheaper, yeah. And then if I have the right class, half. Oh, yeah, they're cutting this by half. Okay, so it's basically the same kind of shit here. Yeah. So it's just, this applies across the board. So the coins would be 45. Then this would be... Oh god, how much? Half would be 25, so that would be wait. Yeah, that would be 37. Let's go 38. Round that up to 38 AP. Sorry, that's those are coins. I probably shouldn't be writing this down in my task manager, but hey, might as well, you know. And then we would have 40% off, which is 30? Is that 30? Yeah, right? 10 is 5. 20 is 10. And 40 is 20, yeah. So both would cost me 30 coins. And then the XP, basically the same thing. Wait, let me get the baseline again. It's the same cost? Wait a second. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. So it's like 50 XP more per level. The gold and the AP stays the same. It's true, yeah. It's actually indeed the case. So just the XP go up. Just XP go up by 50 each level. And then at like 401 total skill that you have in like all skills combined. If you have a total base skill of 401, shit's gonna cost mo. At 401 total skill. Be 110 AP. $200 coins and 200 XP. Wait. Still the same AP. The coins went up by 100 and the XP went up by 200. Let me just write that down real quick. And then for the next, oops, sorry. For the next one, 100 more here, 200 more here. Okay, so AP seems to stay the same. Yeah. Same AP. Coins go up by 100 per level. XP goes up by 200 per level. Okay, I think we figured it out. I think we figured it out. I think I can actually talk to Gemini now. Today, let's work on reworking school costs a bit. I'm gonna link him to school.js. I'm gonna link him to school manager. I'm gonna link him to school service. Do we have a school service? Wait, we don't have a school service? Is that true? We really don't have a school service, huh? That's insane. see how it is. I see how it is. Right? So then that's gonna be it. Those are the school ones. Base costs for oh we can't do that. I can't talk to it yet. Shit. I actually have to. That's a weird song. Let's skip that song. We might have to add some proficiencies. We already have proficiencies set up. Maybe I can just change them. Skill definitions, class proficiencies. Do we have race proficiencies? Race proficiencies, we do have that too. Hmm. The base stats, I think, is not used, so I can probably remove that completely. School costs. We're gonna do school costs here. We're gonna replace all these base stats with school costs. And then we're gonna define them all. See, this is like the kind of stuff you have to do with game development that's like not super fun to watch. It's also not super fun to do. It's not flashy. I wish I could do something that's like more interesting to you guys. Human doesn't have any stuff. Yeah. The skills are they're kind of stupid because technically that's not used either. Oh no, actually those are used. Yeah, what am I saying? Those are used. Sorry. I was gonna say. All right. And we need to now we need to look at our stuff here that we've defined. School class for races. So 15%, right? Halfling is farming, thievery, stealth. I wish I could move this over a little bit. I mean, we could potentially just, oh god. You know what? We're gonna leave this. I'm just gonna pull out this thing here. Does that work? We see races. Oh yeah, it does work. I can move that over here. School cost for races. All right. So let's look at it here. Elf would get cheaper wood cutting. If I could type wood cutting. Wait, why are you adding all this shit here? Fuck me, man. I don't know how to use these fucking IDE tools properly. So wood cutting for elves, hunting, magic. Magic affinity. Magic affinity is, it's still weird to me. And then navigation. And then we have mining, theory, fishing for the malices. Minus 15. Minus 15. Minus 15. 15. Mining. Plus 15. Actually gonna copy that. So dwarf. Maybe I should turn on word wrap. Where's word wrap? How can I turn that on? Word wrap. There you go. Let's do that. Makes it easier. So less for that, more for that, yeah. Then we got dwarf. Cheaper mining, smithing, melee, stealth. Mining. Blacksmithing. Melee and stealth. Mining, blacksmithing, melee attack. And then we set stealth. And then extra cost for range magic navigation. Okay, orc, cheaper all combat. So that would be melee attack, ranged attack, parrying, cheaper dodging, cheaper strategy tactics. Minus 15. Dude, I don't the autocomplete stuff is really really annoying. The it just constantly pops in and just makes it super hard to see what's going on. So melee attack cheaper, range attack cheaper, parrying cheaper, dodging cheaper, strategy tactics cheaper. Magic, navigation, cooking more expensive. Okay, then the halflings, cheaper farming, thievery, stealth, range, cooking. Oh my god, so much stuff. Farming. Thievery. Stealth, yes. Ranged attack. Cheaper cooking. And then melee, magic, and navigation are more expensive. Navigation, melee attack, and magic affinity. Okay, so farming theory, stealth, range attack, all cheaper, cooking cheaper too, navigation, melee attack, magic affinity, more expensive. More expensive. Hmm. Wolverine, welcome. Another one. Another sub for the same month. Very nice. How you doing, brother? How you feeling? How's your heartburn? Carrying all the subs, it's true. It's true. We only got 4 subs right now. Only 4. 2 of them is Wolverine. Nah, it still only counts as 1, unfortunately. I wish they would just give me more. You pay once and they pay me twice. That would be nice. Still only counts as 1. Yep. He was twitching. What ya? Oh yeah, the warriors are only. Oh yeah, that's easy. Oh, that's easy. We're just doing cheaper combat, any combat. So that would be. You sub your free auto complete requests? Are you for real? That shit costs. That shit costs. Gotta be kidding me. Oh man. Imagine having to pay for this shit. Imagine having to pay for autocomplete. Jesus. Everybody's like charging for everything. Man, I haven't done shit yet. All I'm doing is like writing down stuff, figuring stuff out. So melee attack, parrying. This should actually be a ranged attack as well. Minus 15. Parrying. 15%. Parrying, then dodging. Minus 15. And then strategy and tactics. Minus 15. Magic affinity, minus 15. For the mage. And then thievery and stealth for the thief, of course. Did you pay your morning shit tax today? What do you mean, my morning shit tax? What is that? Healer, cheaper magic, cheaper nature magic. You have to pay for everything nowadays. It's true. Everything, even for autocomplete, man. Gotta pay for everything. Nothing's cheap anymore. Nothing's free. Everything costs, and everything costs a lot. It's ridiculous. All right, now we got the hunter. Hunter is hunting and cheaper ranged. We got the blacksmith, which is of course just cheaper blacksmithing. Got the woodcutter. The woodcutter is cutting wood. Then we got the baker with the cheaper cooking. And I snuck in some cheaper alchemy as well. Because it makes sense for bakers to have a little bit of an edge when it comes to alchemy. Because if you've ever baked, baking is like alchemy. You gotta mix powders together. You gotta mix in the wet ingredients. You gotta mix it all up. You gotta let it bubble. You gotta let it ferment. You gotta bake it at the right temperature for the right time. It's like alchemy, man. So bakers get some cheaper alchemy. And we got the miners. Oh, just cheaper mining, that's it. Obviously. And then we got the farmer. And farmer. Where's the farmer? Farming, animal husbandry, animal handling, yes. Dude, I love that. Farming, animal husbandry, bang. Oh shit, I made... oh, I'm stupid. I put in the wrong values literally everywhere. This is supposed to be 25%. Not 15. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, a loser, microphone abuser. Brother, how's your heartburn? Is it over or do you still have it? All right, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna upload this, and then we're probably gonna crash the server because I probably made some mistakes writing shit down in the wrong syntax. No. Are we okay? Did we not crash? I can't believe it. No crash. Did we even upload it? I gotta double check. Did we even upload this thing? Yeah, we did. Drinking kombucha. Oh, kombucha is gonna make it worse. I remember I used to get heartburn from kombucha. But then again, I got heartburn from pretty much everything back in the day. I'm glad my heartburn's over. Since I started doing the diet, I haven't really had heartburn anymore. Very occasionally when I'm like eating like stuff that I'm not supposed to eat, I might get a little flare up, but it's not bad. And yeah. Dude, I've been taking this heartburn medication for like fucking like 8 years or 9 years or so. And you're not supposed to take it longer than like a couple of weeks, and I took it for like 8 or 9 years. And then I just stopped using it, and it was kind of rough in the beginning. And now that I've been doing the diet, it's not an issue anymore. Like I literally only feel the heartburn if I'm eating like bullshit. If I'm just on my normal diet, there's just no heartburn anymore. And I'm glad it isn't, because having heartburn for that long is bad. It's bad. It's really bad. I really hope it didn't do any lasting damage. Gravy is a bastard. A bastard you love. This song reminds me of my ex-girlfriend again, because she showed me the Spill Canvas. It's one of those bands that she showed me. Anyway, let's not think about it. Base cost for training 1 level training 1 skill level is, oh god, I wrote it down. Where is it? Let me write down the baseline. My god, where am I? I got so many things open. Oh god. Stop. It's 150/50, right? Yeah. Base cost for training 1 skill level is 100 AP, 50 coins, 50 XP. This is for 0 to 1. Every, what did I write down here? Every skill level, the cost the XP cost goes up by 50 XP. It's the only thing that happens, right? Yeah. Let me double check that I'm like right about this. Let me double check that there's like, you're not paying extra for, yeah. Yeah, you're just paying 50 coins and 100 AP. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Stays the same. This goes for the first 400 total skill points. Total base skill points a player has. All base skill values combined. At 401, the school costs will the base school costs will go up. Good but a bastard. I wish I had some gravy. Wish I had some gravy and some meat and some I don't know, some mashed potatoes or some shit. But what am I gonna have? I'm gonna have some quark. Quark. Really wish I could fucking eat something. Like first I can't eat anything because I'm doing a diet and I don't want to upset my diet. And now that I'm craving for something, I want to eat something else, I can't because I don't have money to buy it. I'm also trying to figure out how to pay for my ChatGPT subscription, which I'm going to need. If I want to pay it through PayPal, I have to actually pay my PayPal debt first, which is like $50. And then I have to pay $23 on top of that. So I'm thinking I need to bypass the PayPal somehow. The only way is, with a credit card, but I don't really have a credit card. I have like a virtual credit card, but I have to like charge it up. So I would have to get like one of those cards that you can get in the supermarket. Use it to charge up my credit card, and then I could pay it with the credit card. Dude, I hate being broke. I hate being a broke ass loser. It's so funny. I've been working so fucking much. I've been working so much more than I ever have for like zero money. Because it's just not a job that you get paid for. I'm just investing into my future right now. I'm just putting tons of time into a potential future where I don't have to fucking worry about not being able to pay my bills anymore. And I fucking hope it works out. Just this is the last time. It's my last fucking chance, dude. This shit needs to work. This sheet needs to freaking work, man. So what did we do yesterday? Yeah, the spreadsheet is nice now. Spreadsheet works. That's something I need to fix, the syncing issue still with like constantly creating new spreadsheets. Really annoying. Oh, by the way, the file converter works now. You can convert your files. It's pretty nice. What doesn't work yet is I haven't implemented video stuff. I'm gonna put that in. That shouldn't be a problem. Where's the twerking song? Right, I can get the twerk song, and I can say, oh, I want this as a wave, and bang, there it is. You download it, and there's the twerk song. It works well. I'm glad it does, honestly. Really glad it does. All right. Let me finish this here. Want some KFC mini filet burgers? Peppered mayo. Yeah, that's because you always want that. There's not a single fucking second in any given day where you don't want that. At 401, the base cost will go up to AP. $200 coins. 200 XP. Every level, every additional level. Oh yeah, this is This is 0 to 1. Every additional level, the coin cost goes up by 100, and the XP cost goes up by 200. Does that make sense? Do you have any questions? I'm not going to mention the cost reduction and cost increase yet. We're gonna just going with the base for now, making sure the base is there. Did I forget anything? I don't think I did. All right, let's fire it up. Batman, thank you, appreciate it. Welcome in. Do 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 do. All right, let's see what Gemini has to say. I hope this was understandable. Come on, Gemini, say something. Wow. Gemini is just thinking for a long time. Been thinking for a minute now, Gemini. Come on. Speak to me. Not sure what Gemini's doing right now. Still thinking. Okay, this makes sense. Real work. The school costs as you described. Here's my plan. Oh man, it's hanging. All right. Before we do anything, let me actually do a little git. I don't know if I commit it. Last night, I think I did. Just a little snapshot. Just making sure I have a clean version before we start editing anything here. What was that? A school JS? Yeah. And that's school manager. Another school manager. That Spag Bowl was yuck because it was simmer pretty much expected at this point. Brother, you made a big mistake, man. At least you learned something. No more pre-cooked meals for you. I mean, let's be honest. Pre-cooked shit is just not good. Like, pre-cooked healthy food is just not great. Pre-cooked stuff works for like a microwave burger or like a microwave hot dog or some shit like that, but like an actual meal pre-cooked, it's just not. It's not what it needs to be. It's not what you want. It ain't what you want. All right, let's look at the schools. Brother, what the fuck did you do? Did you put a fucking comma in there? Did you fucking put a comma in there? Since when are we showing this with a comma? What the fuck are you doing? It's probably just because we have flex direction column. If I do flex direction like this, it's better. It's not great though. I'd have to rework the way the modal looks right now. Please do not. I don't know how to show this. We need to remove the please do not put the commas between the school costs outside of the span. The cost value is in. I don't know if I want to even say that. Maybe I'm just gonna open the fucking school manager and like try to look at it myself. Let me see, what is the training cost? Yeah. Training cost. Select the skill. Query selector. Hmm. Oh, there it is. Hmm. Makes me. How are we gonna display this? I'm just gonna remove that. We're gonna remove that. And we'll see if we can like stack them. If I make that small, if I can stack them vertically. Training cost. All right, let's see. What if we say the font size is 0.7 EM? Yeah, that would fit better, but that's pretty small, not gonna lie. It almost makes me wanna put a div around this. Makes me want to put a div around this. Two divs. Is that, wait, would that be enough? I put 2 divs around it, right? So we would be sorting the divs and not the spans. And I put them down. Yeah, okay. I think that should work. Yeah. And I still want to make that smaller. Still want to make it smaller. The question is, how much would that be? Like, if I had yeah. Yeah, I don't like the fact that this is moving. I need to adjust that a little bit more. The cost needs to have like a fixed width. I think the train button could be smaller. Hmm. But I do like this. This does make sense though. We're gonna do one more thing here. We're gonna add a comma. We're definitely gonna add a comma here. And then wait, first let me actually upload this. School manager. Let's open the old school CSS. My main CSS at this point. Well, technically it isn't, but it's the one that I care about the most. Oh shit, am I just... I'm an idiot. A loser. Where did I have it? There it is. Trading cost. Training cost? Yes. Man, I wish I had a spaghetti bowl, like an actual spaghetti bowl. A nice big bowl of spaghetti, some bolognese sauce, tons of cheese on it. Mmm. That'd be great. That sure would be great. How do we do this here? $24% for the name. Why does this one not have a class name? This one should have a class name. TD training costs, and then there's a missing class name. Train button. Let's call it train modal button. All right, that was that. So original value is between, 12.5% roughly. So if we do like 10%, kind of looks weird, but that would give us a little bit more leverage over here on that one. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing that. We're giving the train modal button a comfy 10%. And then we don't even have to like really fuck with anything else, but potentially we could fuck with this if we wanted to. Just by like a percent, like 1% maybe? 1% less? Yeah, let's see what it's at 520. And then let's see if we can actually align this a little bit better, the training cost. Justify items. Does that not align? Huh. Do I have to do something else? Justify content? Oh yeah. Justify content. Yeah, we're gonna do justify content center. Yeah, this should be enough. even if it's like it's showing a lot of coins and a lot of XP cost. I wish I could kind of test it, but I can't. What's my combined total here for the base? That would be like 40. That would be you know what? This is a task for the girlfriend. This is a task for the girlfriend. Hello? Did this not... Hello? Weird? Let me do this one here. Copy. Why can't I put this in? Am I crazy? Am I cray-cray? Get plus. No. No. No, they literally just did that. You piece of shit. I still had plus when I started the stream. Gotta be kidding me, dude. Fuck! Someone pay my plus, please. You gotta be kidding me, dude. You gotta be fucking kidding me. To use Codex with your ChatGPT plan, upgrade to plus. Yep. 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 That means we can't work on the fucking app today. Fuck me. Dude, fuck me sideways. Fuck me so good. You gotta be kidding me. I might have to try to get the credit card going. Fuck, man. That's just... It's my only shot of like just getting out of this shithole, and I can't even pay for the stuff that I need to work. You know? If this was for like Netflix or like some fucking ESO Plus subscription. But I literally need this to work, man. Oh, fuck me, dude. Yeah, any donations are welcome, guys. I mean it. Drop it. Drop it right now. Where was I? So I can't even use this. Can't even use this AI. Do I have a different AI I can use? Gemini! Gemini! You have Gemini open somewhere? God dang it. Google AI Studio. I acknowledge. Can you please add up all the base skill values and tell me the total? $316. Nice. Thank you, my new girlfriend. I love you. Ever since ChatGPT broke up with me. See, that's why you always have like another girlfriend that you can go to. God dang it. Anyway, fuck man, I'm so pissed right now, guys. I'm so fucking pissed. I am so unbelievably pissed. Right, I will level up some crafts. Wait, what the hell is this now? Server error. What's the server error? They fucked this up? Spend action points is not a function. Okay. I'm so pissed. Oh, man. I'm so sad now. Does anybody care about my sadness? Does anybody want to help me? Who wants to help me not be sad anymore? I wonder how this broke. Has progress slowed down? Yeah. Many reasons for it. Gemini being an ass, not getting shit done, that slows it down a lot. And then me having to work on all these like little shit problems instead of working on the big things, the fun things. I have to put all this like little background bullshit in. That's the problem. And then stuff like, you know, me working more on the app right now than on the game. And I do want to focus a little bit more on the app. So I need to get work done because I've done a lot of work on the app, like a lot of work in the last couple of days. And now that ChatGPT has canceled my plan, I can no longer work on the app properly. It sucks, man. So yeah, after the stream, I'll probably have to go to the store and like try to figure out if I can charge up my credit card in some fucking way, so I can get the one thing back that allows me to actually like work on the stuff properly. I'm so fucking tired of this shit. I don't want to fucking deal with this bullshit anymore, man. You know, some people, they just like, oh, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna buy a new flat screen TV? Am I gonna buy a new car? Am I gonna buy things that I don't need just because I have the money? Like, they don't even know what to do with the money. I'm like, I got so many things I need to pay for, so many things I need, and I have like zero fucking finances to deal with all of this shit. Can't even get my fucking ChatGPT shit going. So painful, man. I don't even know what to say at this point. At this point, man, it just so absolutely and thoroughly disappointed. Okay, there you go. Not enough action points. Oh shit, action points already gone. Let me drink a Monster Nitro. Monster Nitro. I'm so hyped, yo. There it is, Monster Nitro. Crack one open, brother. I also got the Big Daddy Brew. The Big Daddy Brew is for healing. The Monster Nitro is for extra action points. I wonder when I'm gonna reach the 400 mark, and my school cost goes up by a lot. Should be pretty freaking soon. Let me crack another Monster Nitro open. It hasn't kicked in yet. When's it gonna happen? I should be there pretty soon here. Ah! Not enough experience to train. Oh yeah, that's true. It hasn't kicked in yet. Okay, this should have kicked in by now. This should have kicked in by now. Oh no, I'm an idiot, a loser, microphone abuser. Of course, it's per character. It's per fucking character, not, oh my god. Motherfucker doesn't understand his own fucking game, apparently. Can claim land in here, that's not right. Alright, let's just gather a whole bunch. Let's get some XP. How's it looking? How many XP do we have? 7.6, 7.7 almost. All right. Let me sell my wheat. My wheat. Not sure what gets you the most XP. The most bang for your buck. Not sure what gets you the most. Let me see. So that's a whole 5k AP. Wait, what is this? I'm getting errors. Are we breaking something here? All right, a whole fucking 5k AP worth. Only 1.2k XP. See how it is. How about How about claiming land? We'll see how much that gets us. 8.9. 8.9 still, huh? So cultivate land, that gets us some, right? Okay, only 100, huh? Only 100. Yeah. I guess gathering is then still the best thing we can do. Man, that's gonna get my farming skill up a lot. Oh, that wheat. Look at all that wheat. Look at all the wheat. All right, let's drop that wheat. How are we looking here? 12,000. All right, let's school some more. And I need to get these load times under control. That's for sure. Yeah, that's it. I don't have any more. Whatever. I need a. You know what I need? I need like a MySQL, PHP, MyAdmin kind of SQL editor for my game. It sucks that I don't have that. Anyway, I just assume it works. Let's work on the rest. Now that this works, I have prepared some school cost or some training cost bonuses bonuses and malices in the game data definitions for races and classes. The values defined there are meant to be the percentage modifier that is supposed to be applied to training certain skills. Races have either 15% increased cost of training for certain skills or 15% reduced cost. Classes only have bonuses for certain skills, and they're all 25% cost reduction for training these skills. Please check my definitions, and correct them if they are formatted wrong or whatever. Is this understandable? Do you have questions? Also, I should say the race and class bonuses / malices can stack. So a halfling farmer gets a total of 40% cheaper training cost for farming. All right, let's see what he has to say. Talk to me, Gemini. You're the only AI that hasn't left me yet. Should these percentage-based modifiers apply to all three components of the training cost? Yes. Yes. All training costs are affected. Also kind of want to figure out why my, like on this browser, the size of my map down here doesn't line up with the rest. Kind of want to know why that is. So flex end, wouldn't that work? Or is that not a flex thing? No, it is. Justify content flex start. Oh. Space between, that's basically it, yeah. Yeah, we need a space between. That's the right one. Let me add that real quick. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Where's my old school? There it is. school manager. Oh my god, what just happened? Holy fuck. Dude, I feel like the game's getting like the game's having problems. The game be having some problems. Alright, so craft school. Let me look at my definitions again. So I am an elf. I'm an elf, so I have affinity for woodcutting and hunting. Hmm. Oh, brother, have you fucking overwritten this thing again? Are you fucking kidding me? Did he overwrite my fucking thing again? I will fucking kill you. Yeah, he did it again. You gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, what an idiot, dude. What a fucking idiot. So we're just putting a div around here. Like, why would you overwrite that? Apparently he just overwrote the whole fucking thing. Apparently he just overwrote the whole fucking thing without reading it or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he literally just edited from like his memory and didn't read the file again, didn't see that there were changes, and just overwrote all my stuff. It's a fucking joke, man. Honestly. Garbo. Garbo. Garbanzo. Alright, let me see. Train modal button. No, he didn't override that one. Sure as fuck did the rest, though. I don't know why you would do that. What the fuck just happened here? Alright, we fixed it again. You're welcome. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it applies. Very nice. So as an elf, I have increased mining cost, for example. Let's look at mining. Where's mining? Yeah, there it is. Increased mining cost. Hey, very nice. That shit works. That shit works. Got him. Got him. All right, and that's going to be it for me today. Let's commit our changes. Reworked school training costs for base, race, and classes. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. Hope you had a good time. Be back tomorrow. Get ready for gaming towards the end of the week. Until then, we're going to continue with the dev streams. But yeah, gaming is coming back soon. Anyway, I'll see you then. Take it easy, have fun, stay safe, all the good things. I'll try to unfuck my ChatGPT now. If anybody wants to maybe help out, I would really appreciate it. You know, you can find a donate link below. Yeah, send me some money. Send some money my way. I'm gonna need it. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy, have fun, stay safe. Until then, bye-bye.